All the children rushed to Grandma Nancy's house, their faces full of joy and excitement. "Nancy! Grandma Nancy!" they shouted. She welcomed them with a warm smile. "Grandma, please tell us a story," they begged. Nancy laughed gently and said, "Okay, my children, listen carefully. Today, I will tell you a story. But this one is different from any story I've told before. This one is about me." She cleared her throat and began. Dash dash dash. Once upon a time, there lived a girl named Nancy. She was beautiful, kind, caring, and respectful. Everything good you could think of. Nancy was the eldest of 5 children and the only girl in a poor but hardworking family. When Nancy turned 13, she had to leave school after primary education to help her parents. She worked on people's farms, fetched water, and did all sorts of jobs just to ensure her brothers could stay in school. At 18, she started a small food stall in her village. Her cooking was so good that people came from far and wide to eat her meals. She saved every penny to help her brothers, especially the one about to write WAEC. Even when her friends, Ayo and Ruth, encouraged her to let her brothers help in her business, she refused. "I don't want my brothers to suffer," Nancy would say. "Let me sacrifice for them. When I have enough money, I'll hire someone instead." Suitors came when Nancy turned 25, but she turned them all down. "If I marry now, who will take care of my brothers? I want them to succeed first. I'm still young," she'd say. As the years passed, Nancy's food business grew. She opened a POS stand, then helped her parents start a foodstuff business. Her brothers were in university, the youngest still in secondary school. At 30, suitors still came, but Nancy still said no. Her family always came first. Eventually, her brothers graduated, found good jobs, and got married. Nancy, proud and happy, finally thought it was time to focus on herself. She bought land and built her own house. But by the time she turned 39, no more suitors came. She began to worry. Her siblings, all married with children, had moved on. That Christmas, she returned to the village to celebrate with her family. One day, she sent her nephew on an errand, but the boy's mother, her brother's wife, insulted her. "Go and get married," the woman shouted cruelly. Nancy told her parents what had happened, but they supported her brother's wife. When she told her siblings, they called her a witch. Nancy wept bitterly. She returned to the city, fell ill, and spent all her money on treatment. Broke and alone, her family abandoned her. They even refused to let her stay in the house she had built. The church she once helped took her in, and that is where I live now. When Grandma Nancy finished speaking, the children wept bitterly. "That's my story," she said softly. "Always remember this. It is good to love and sacrifice, but don't forget to value yourself too." Moral lesson: Nancy's story teaches us that while it is noble to love and sacrifice for others, it is just as important to care for yourself. True kindness includes setting healthy boundaries and not losing yourself while helping others. Sacrificing everything for family without building your own life can lead to regret, especially when gratitude is not returned. Time does not wait. Don't postpone your dreams for too long. Not everyone you help will appreciate your efforts, and even family can hurt you. Always support others from a full heart, but never at the cost of your own happiness, health, or future. Help others, yes, but don't forget to help yourself too.